You are welcome to Bank of Uganda, and we are delighted to receive all of you. We have a very brief agenda, but before we go any further, I would wish to request one of us to begin with a prayer. Then we will introduce ourselves, and then we will request the CEO of I&M Bank to give a remark. Then Deputy Governor will close the event with his remarks, and then handing over the license. So can we request
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this meeting. We thank you for everybody who is in attendance. We ask you to bless all the ideas going to be discussed herein. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
So we start with introductions. Thank you very much. I think before we move ahead, we would like to know who you are exactly, and so that we are not talking to people we don't know this many there. Yeah. So maybe I'll start from my immediate left.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll just take it outside. This you can recommend in the future. It is must make life a bit more challenging. But, so, Suleiman Chidun Jr. Been in the banking industry for quite a number of years. I've been working with I&M Group with their regional expansion. As a independent director, I chair the board strategy session committee. And then now, during the recent expansion into Uganda, I've now taken on the role as board chair for I&M Bank Uganda, formerly Orient.
Okay, Suleiman, can I ask a question? When you say Suleiman Chidun Jr.
Yes. Sure, yes. Oh, that's right.
It's a real appreciation you guys is very much so nicely. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Uganda, and Bank of Officials from Uganda. My name is Kumar Zahafa. I've been in Uganda for 4 years. I've been with Barclays for 17 years, and I joined Orient Bank 2 years ago and facilitated the transaction and now the integration. So I'm looking forward to now the rebranding and taking the bank to the next level.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much.
Good morning, Deputy Governor and officials from Bank of Uganda. My name is Chris Lowe. I'm the I&M Group's Executive Director covering all the region outside Kenya and most of the group functions, including risk. So I sit on the board of Uganda, but I also sit on the boards of Rwanda, Mauritius, and the Holdco. So I'm involved in every aspect of the group's business, and it's a real pleasure to be back in the Bank of Uganda. In my previous life, I used to come here with Mitseko, microfinance business that wanted to be a bank, and in prior life to that, I used to run Standard Chartered East Africa, so I used to visit Uganda regularly then. But we're going back a long time, so no questions on that.
Okay, good. You're much welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning, Deputy Governor. My name is Sam Ntulubu. I've been in the banking industry for 60 years. My role at I&M is Executive Director and Chief Operations Officer. Today is my first day at work, so I'm happy to spend the better part of the morning here. Previously, I've been with NCBA, and before NCBA, I was with Standard Bank. So I've been in the banking industry for 16 years in total. Yeah. Very glad to be here. Yes, we have. We had an interaction as the UBA Excom at Serena.
Okay.
And we were sharing ideas with yourself.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good morning, Deputy Governor. My name is Andrew Sekamwa. I'm currently the Chief Financial Officer for I&M Bank Uganda. I've been with I&M Bank Uganda for about 1.5 years, having joined from a local entity in Movid, but also previously I worked with Standard Chartered Bank Uganda, as well as PricewaterhouseCoopers, both in Uganda.
So,
we now invite one of you to give your opening remarks.
Thank you. So I think, Deputy Governor and bank officials of Uganda, I firstly want to start off by appreciating the support that Bank of Uganda has given us. We stand here today purely because of the journey we come from, the support that we received from Bank of Uganda. As we all know, Orient Bank has been operating in Uganda for 28 years. And we start a new era as we transform to I&M Bank today. I would just like to assure the Bank of Uganda that we remain committed to serving our customers, to looking at innovative ways in terms of digitization, given what we've seen from the recent pandemic, and also exporting ideas and innovation from not only surrounding countries but from across the world to basically enhance our banking system in Bank of Uganda. I also would like to take the opportunity to thank the banking supervision team. I think again, a lot of effort and work has been done to where we've come today. And I think it's always fair to give praise where praise is due. Dr. Twina and his team, Hannington, Watswa, and Anne Kananga, who I've worked very closely with, have really helped us and supported us to get to where we are. And I'm looking forward to that continued support. I would want to conclude those remarks by asking the chairman and our regional director just to give a perspective on I&M and the commitment I&M is also making to the Ugandan market. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Cooks. First, let me also add my thanks to the Bank of Uganda and the supervision team. Although I've been a silent person in the back row, so to speak, I know that we've asked for a continuous stream of approvals in the last 6 months, but even before that, and obviously our application. So we're very pleased that we've reached this day of handing over the license formally and representing I&M Group. We're extremely excited by the opportunity that we see coming into this market. It's been a missing gap in our East African map for many years, and we truly believe that Orient Bank offers us a great potential to bring our skills, our network, our customer base through from the other countries into Uganda and to help build the Ugandan economy. So it's exciting times, and I really appreciate the opportunity to meet you in person in these difficult times. So thank you very much for that as well.
Thank you very much, Deputy Governor. I'll be very brief. First of all, again, adding my thanks to your real genuine support as an institution, Dr. Twine, his team. I mean, if I look at the process of expediting approvals and what have you, I think it has been remarkable given the times we live in, with the challenges of limited physical interaction, information flow. They've been very proactive, very supportive, and I think that we will be excited to see that relationship grow as we transition into the new sort of amalgamated institution of I&M Bank Uganda. I think, as Chris has highlighted, this really was a missing piece for the I&M Group. And when I was engaging with them back in 2016, at the time I was chairing their board strategy committee, and that was one of the elements that we understood and appreciated, is that East Africa, for it to really genuinely succeed, we must have that integration, representation, and harmony across the board. Because trying to do it alone as a single person in this global market will be very challenging. So I think for I&M, it is a very important piece of the network. And it's one where they spend a lot of time trying to determine and identify the right partner who has the same values, the same commitment, the same customer-centricity to their operations. And I think in Orient Bank, they found the right partner. We are hoping to build on what Orient Bank has established to provide a much wider, broader, comprehensive suite of offering of products to the market. The last thing I'll say is that we are very much committed to digitization, but we also appreciate, and it's always important, I know, with the regulators, that with digitization comes enhanced risks, particularly from the cybersecurity aspect. And so from that perspective, the group has really invested heavily, including building a digital factory where they actually just focus on a number of the products, the issues and the compliance, and ensuring that they have that robustness so that the opportunity to abuse those systems and create some systematic risk are minimized. I won't say that we've eliminated because no one can ever eliminate, but we're very much focused. And I think that's the one message I want to get across is even as we look to broaden our footprint, our reach across the market, our product development, compliance, risk management will be front and center in our minds. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you so much for those remarks. I think you really set the stage for me to make my remarks because I was really going to build on what you talked about digitization. Yeah. Okay, so thank you. So I will just begin by saying the shareholders who are here today, directors, and then the management and the staff of the I&M Bank Uganda Limited, ladies and gentlemen, just to say a very good morning and welcome to Central Bank of Uganda. Of course, you are not new to this place, but today I'm welcoming you. So I want to begin by saying congratulations to you for completing the new ownership structure and thereby changing the name from Orient Bank Limited to I&M Uganda Limited. I'm made to understand that I&M Group Plc became the major shareholder with a 90% stake in April 2021. Now, having started in 1993, the precursor, that is the Orient Bank Uganda Limited, has 14 branches and 14 ATMs across the country and serving corporate, SME, and retail clients. We are aware that Orient Bank has promoted cashless transactions in Uganda by pioneering the use of point-of-sales technology and deploying a rich suite of technology-driven services, like we mentioned, to include internet banking, mobile banking, Visa cards, American Express cards, Union Pay, and agent banking. The innovative championing of digitalization made Orient Bank outstanding and remains one of the most attractive aspects in the world of technology-driven banking. We anticipate that the enhanced financial muscle and cross-border banking pedigree that's been brought about by I&M Group that has subsidiaries across East Africa will substantially power the bank to its next evolution. Naturally, Orient Bank, the forerunner of I&M, has not succeeded in isolation on the banking. It has done so because the regulator, the banking sector, and the economy have also done well for the majority of the last 28 years. Credible macroeconomic management, sound legal and regulatory policies, political stabilities, and an improving business environment have been key enablers along the way. We believe that strong partnership between Bank of Uganda and the banking sector has been constructive and will remain conducive for I&M Bank Uganda Limited going forward. But make no mistake about it, this guy here, Dr. Twine, is a serious supervisor in the Bank of Uganda that sets high prudential standards. We impose staff-prompt corrective actions when necessary to secure the stability of the banking system and safeguard the interests of the depositors. Even as we occasionally take tough action, we fundamentally believe in working with the banking industry and never against it. It's only through working with you as a bank and with the Uganda Banks Association that together we will entrench a vibrant and a competitive banking sector. The spirit of working together was demonstrated when the banking industry and the stakeholders with the Bank of Uganda leadership, undertook decisive measures to sustain electronic transactions, relieve individual and SME borrowers, among others, and maintain financial sector stability amidst the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic and the shutdown of the economy that we experienced last year and continued into some parts of this year. The comprehensive package of emergency measures and credit relief in a difficult period of widespread financial stress was achieved together in a spirit of cooperation. But as it may, the credit relief measures expired in their broad scope as at the end of September 2021. Although they were sustained on a case-by-case basis for sectors that remained locked down, e.g. the contact-intensive education, entertainment, and tourism sectors. Accordingly, the banking sector should take appropriate and innovative measures to minimize risks associated with the unwinding of the pandemic-related concessions to borrowers and containing the financial strife that is facing the contact-intensive sectors as the country works its way gradually towards the safe reopening of the economy. Before I conclude, I just wanted to comment on what I heard about the benefits that come with digital financial services and the risks that come with it above. If there's anything that makes us have sleepless nights, it is the aspect of cyber fraud. And no one can claim that they can work on it alone. We need to work on this together. The adage goes that the system is as strong as the weakest link. So since we're an integrated sector, I think we need to have comprehensive solutions as a sector to this issue of cyber fraud. And I think the EDS will tell you that we are really trying as a central bank to come together with a strategic way forward on how do we deal with cyber security as a financial sector, building on the individual banking strength and also the effort that has been put in. How do we broaden this together as a banking sector so that we secure the whole financial sector? So, the old idiom, as I conclude, come at the hour, come at the man, invokes the belief that no matter what the situation, a hero appears who can turn the tide and win. For Orient Bank, the hero came, he saw and conquered at a time of a president like Mugabe. The hero is I&M Group Plc, which completed the share sale transaction and changed the meaning. And so, I am most pleased to hand over this banking license to I&M Uganda Limited. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you so much for the presentation.
Sorry.
They were refusing, so they were doing everything.
And so, without while we have this moment, how I mean, you came in, I'll say, challenged by fire just from the global aspect. How have you settled it? In which case, which direction?
Yeah, I think when we should
Come for the hour.
and come in the man. Okay, so we can.
You will request your team to come and receive, the head of your team to come and receive the
On that side?
Yes.
Can we capture this too? going back to the minutes.
Identification will happen.
3 minutes. Thank you very much.
Prepared for group photo in the governor's lounge. Governor's lounge there. So,